live today and I completely forgot to put the music on or to do anything of the sort. I am also testing a new mic, so tell me if you can hear me, if there's any problem or of this anything of the sort, because I have no clue. And I'm coming live because I want to call BS today. So I've been prepping and having some fun with my Get Organized workshop, and that got me to remember everything that I believe about planning and organization, which is something that I do as in a daily, and I'm not really sure that I could ever stop doing this right now. So in case you've not followed anything, I'm doing this get a free Get Organized workshop. We started today, but you can still join. It's there's going to be a 7 days replay. Everything happens in my Facebook group. You'll find all the info above the video. So it's all about in 4 days, kind of shifting from oh my god, planning and organization to let's do this. And because I believe it's just basically something of the sort that you need to do is just shift and then start doing it. So I'm the queen of organization. I hereby have my paper planner. I have a paper planner and a digital one. You don't want to see the digital, you're going to freak out. This is my year for 2024. So as you see, I'm very big on planning and organization. And one of the reasons is because I need to stuff all my life into just 24 hours a day, and I still need to rest or and desire to rest and have fun and play with my sons and go singing and nap and the rest of it. So I decided that to fit everything, I was going to plan and organize. And that was a few years back when I had even more jobs on my to-do list. And then I started working around that, around the idea of organizing and planning, and I stumbled upon a few of those, the quotes that you can see on T-shirts. So, for instance, I got this one: "I am disorganized, inefficient, unreliable, unmotivated, and immature, but I am fun." And I want to call BS. This is complete BS. There is no fun in disorganization. There is no joy in spontaneity when you live in chaos. I'm all for spontaneity and I do a lot of things spontaneously, but I do not believe that chaos is good for your mental health or for your central nervous system. I believe that we need to organize our lives and that this organization is not the contrary of fun. It can be joyous, it can be amazing, it can just make you feel so peaceful and just settle into this idea that planning and organization do not have to be a shit show, basically. And it's not true. It's simply not true. So I want to call BS on all these sayings, oh, but I'm creative, I can't be organized. BS. If you don't have a plan, if you don't plan for your, well, you're in somebody else's plan. And guess what? Their plan is not made for you. Oh, but I'm spontaneous. I want to create spontaneously the things. Oh yeah, that this is not how your business is going to exist. Let's take artists for instance, and I'm an artist, so I should know. When we talk about artists, what are artists? Artists are not people who have ideas of art. They're people who get up in the morning and do the art because they have organized their lives in order to. Because otherwise, if you don't plan for it, of course, there's going to be other things happening. Happens a lot, and so I really want to call BS on this idea that planning and organization are kind of coming in the way of spontaneity, creativity, of being fun, basically. And there is a mind shift, a mindset, sorry, a mind shift to be done really, really fast. It's just about allowing for this thing to happen. So if you want to come with us and have a play organization, come and have have a play with us in the Facebook group, in my Facebook group called Living a Goddess Life. I come live for another 3 days, but the replays will stay on for a week. And it's a kind of process I take you on to shift your ideas around planning and organization and get started on organizing your life, basically. Hey, yes, there's a comment here that says, got to be organized, got to be strategic, no matter what your line of business. Yes, because otherwise you're in somebody else's organization. And guess what? This is not made for you, right? If we don't think about how we're going to spend our days, our weeks, our months, or years, you know what? Life goes on. And in the meantime, life happens. So it's really a choice. And today that's my topic in this little workshop that I'm organizing as a group. It's about choice. What are you choosing? Are you choosing to just go with the flow, which means basically somebody else's flow, or emergency flow, or I can't find my to-do list flow, or or are you choosing to actually be the master of the flow and to be in the boat? And of course, I'm following the flow because there is no other way, right? We're going forward. I'm roaming. I know where I want to go. And if I want to take a nap by the river for a while and just sit back and, read a book, play a board game, have some fun, do some art, and then be back on my river to roam towards the next possible place where I want to go. This is possible because I've organized my life. So, in fact, I'm going to share my screen. Let me see if I can do that here because I've not shared it for a while. Let me share my calendar for next week. So this is it. This is my Google Calendar. Hopefully you can see it. And you see that this seems like, okay, rather organized. But this is not my calendar. This is my calendar. Now in the light blue has appeared, and in the green have appeared all the things that I want to be doing that are not business related. You see, I have it for read or nap. Because if I don't have a time for it, I don't do it. In the morning, I have a few things that I want to do as well. In the evenings, I have some things that I want to do as well. Here is the cooking section, and there is a plan for me to cook because otherwise I don't cook and I just eat whatever. So this I don't share it or don't show it, don't have it showing because it might feel overwhelming. But when I create that at the beginning of each year, usually, it's also why I'm right now is because this is the time where I actually do that. When I my planning here, I also do my daily planning and routines. And yeah, I am the queen of organization. And in case you're wondering, you can play with us in the Facebook group. You'll find the links above. You can also get emails about what's happening around this particular workshop. So get organized with me. It's a free workshop, amazing workbook, if I say so myself, that will take you through the stages of going from mere idea of organization to a place where you can actually give yourself to allow for change and open up for a new way of dealing with planning and organization. And again, it doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to contradict your creativity or spontaneous intuition. On the contrary, we only have, you see, one conduit for energy interaction with the world. It's the same conduit that we receive information from the divine, the same information that we receive abundance from the physical clients that pay us. It's the same conduit that we give to our children, the same conduit through which we teach. There's just one energy exchange. If that is cluttered with all the to-do lists that you know where to put, because if you don't have them in front of them, or you're panicking because you should be doing this and that and the rest, this conduit gets cluttered, just like arteries. So my invitation to you is come play with us and unclutter or declutter your conduit of interaction with the world and with yourself, and give yourself the grace to do the mindset shift, to take that leap into trusting yourself, to become organized. Because nobody is born organized. Like, well, maybe I was, but maybe I was OCD actually, because when I was a little girl, I used to play what I called playing office, and I did actually do planners for my dolls. they would do travel plans, and I would create their passports, and then they would go from this and there. So maybe I was born with organization, but there's very few of us. And even me, I had to work on it and to get better at it and to make choices, because there are so many systems also that becomes the overwhelm, right? um, that becomes the overwhelm of organization. That's the, oh my god, but I'm going to do it, I'm going to get organized, I'm going to get my life in shape and organized and planned. I am going to. And then you get a amount of various systems that are thrown at your face. It's like, there's so many, which one is the good one? Well, I've got news. No good one. There's no good one. There's just the one, or the ones that you will adapt to yourself. And you, in my free workshop. Thank you, TJ. I had fun creating trips and organizing my dolls. Yeah, I played teacher as well, but when I got bored with teaching, I organized their holidays basically, and so that meant organizing their trend, day-to-day schedule, where they would go, what they would visit, the traveler, even when I didn't travel. With an organization, or maybe not. My connection is back. Check your mindset around planning. If you go for, I can't be organized because that will kill creativity, kill my spontaneity, kill intuition, my way of interacting with the world, BS. I'm queen of organization, and I'm also a freaking witch for magic, all right. And you've got it too. And this doesn't go away because things down on planner and you act. The difference between disorganized people and organized people is very, very clear. We make happen. Disorganized people, the things. If you want to have the things happen, you need to get organized, because life will always take over, always. And our laziness. Okay, well, so come and play with us in group. There's another 3 days of live events at 12 p.m. Paris time, so 11 a.m. UK in the morning. I talk for 30 minutes max, give you some homework, and then come back the next day. So we go for another 3 days. Then there's a replay for a week, and then I have a surprise for you inside that little container as well. So voila. I am really excited to be talking about planning again, and to be calling out the BS on self first and on anyone else who is thinking about that. Now, if you want to read more about this topic, I wrote a blog post a couple of years ago. The link is above also, around this idea of fun versus organization, which I really call BS on. Voila, that's me for today. I'm gonna send you. Last thing is, last year I used to come live on Friday afternoons, or my afternoons, and everywhere with cards. This year I'm only coming live in my group. So if you want a free card reading, that is still happening, but only inside the Goddess Life Facebook. So if you're interested in that, you have to join. Lots of love to everyone, and talk